There is a rideshare coffee meetup that begins at 11. I'm totally late. Right now I'm off going to this driver's meeting. This is at a Starbucks, so that's kind of nice. I can get an iced coffee. I found out about this meeting a couple days ago. This one should be pretty cool. I mean, whenever they have meetings like this, it's always fun because you can meet other drivers who are on the Facebook groups who always post, but you never really get to see them or meet them. I woke up really late this morning. Last night I was online till I want to say like 1 a.m. and I drank 2 beers, and I woke up this morning and had the worst headache. So I just laid in bed like all morning. Like my girlfriend was even nice enough to like let me sleep in the bed. So I just slept in like crazy, and I hardly ever sleep in. I wake up early all the time, even on my day off, even when I don't need to be awake. Like I'll still wake up early. And today it was just one of those days like, bleh. I believe with my new vegan diet, I just can't like drink anymore. I just can't drink at all anymore because it don't seem to work out. Every time I drink, like I get really sick. On the way to this rideshare meeting now at Starbucks, and it's kind of a trip. I used Apple Maps to get there, and Apple Maps told me that, the Starbucks was literally on the side of the freeway. And come on, like, there's no Starbucks on the side of the freeway. So I used Google Maps. Google Maps is actually telling me where this Starbucks is. And I'm driving there now. And it's nowhere near where Apple Maps said it was. It's like a mile away. I really don't know what's up with this traffic right now. Just accepted the first Uber Rush delivery of the night, and I need to complete a total of 10 deliveries or 10 trips or 10 rides or 10 whatever with Uber. Then I qualify for the $100 Monday incentive, where if you just do 10 trips you get like a $100 bonus. So I want to qualify for that, but traffic is just unreal right now. I believe there must be a game going on or something. I don't know, just getting close to Market Street, like traffic is just not moving, like it's creeping along. And I'm almost at my drop-off location. Really hope the person meet me outside, but if they don't, I'm not really worried because there's so much traffic. Like, I'm sure I can block traffic or double park or something. On the way to pick up order number 3, and it's 6:15. It's gonna be tough to do 10 deliveries or 10 rides before 10 o'clock. Don't know if it's gonna happen. And I am blocking the box right now. I need to get out of this intersection. Please go up, cars in front of me. Go up, go up, go up. Thank you. This traffic is like murder today. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's my turn to go and I'm not going nowhere. Thanks, Safeway. That's why I got my lunch from Whole Foods earlier today. There go another building right here about to open. I'm sure we'll be making deliveries there soon. And we'll be picking up Uber rides. It's a big building. It takes up like a whole block. Just got off the phone with my customer, and I just called the customer and said, look, this delivery could be close to an hour because of heavy traffic. And the customer's like, she's like, oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. There's nothing you can do. And I said, no, there's nothing I can really do because there's a baseball game going on in your neighborhood, and that's why the traffic is so bad. And she's like, oh, okay. So she calls me back and she says, I just checked traffic and you should be here in 20 minutes. And I, just said, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I won't make it there in 20 minutes because the traffic is really bad and I have to find a parking spot where you live. But I'll try to make it. But I'm on the way. I already picked up your food, and I'm still waiting outside of the restaurant in traffic. And traffic is moving really slow. So I'll see you as soon as I get there. Like, I'm definitely not going to make it there in 20 minutes. This lady is crazy if she thinks I can make it there in 20 minutes. I don't know. Maybe she don't drive in the city or something. Traffic is actually moving right now. Look at this. I'm cruising. I don't know what's going on, but this traffic is really, really bad, like all over the city, like all over. It's just taking forever to go anywhere. Some of these deliveries are taking a really long time because I have to like park. And the thing about parking in Mission Bay, because I've noticed a lot of these orders are going to Mission Bay. Mission Bay is a new area, and the buildings that they're building in Mission Bay are like massive. And what I mean by massive, I'm talking about buildings that take up an entire block. So I may enter on one side of the street and I may, walk through the building, but I may get to like the 5th floor and there's 100 units on the 5th floor. So, it takes time to walk through all those units. That's just like walking outside that's just like walking one block outside, but you're just in a building. So some of these buildings, it could take a while to get from the front door to the customer's door, just because you have to do so much walking indoors, like, and it don't seem that way. And also in other neighborhoods in the city, buildings are built like different. They're more 3-story buildings, 4-story buildings, and the buildings are like much, much smaller. For example, it may be 4 or 5 units on a floor instead of 100 units on a floor like in Mission Bay neighborhood I'm about to go to now. I've circled the block like 7 times, and the customer finally called, and she's like, "You've been driving by me over and over." And my response, "I'm looking for a parking spot, and there is nowhere to park around here." Like, I just get this thought in my head that when I go to this neighborhood, circle the block. Like, you're not gonna find a parking spot. Like, just circle the block. Hit the block. Hey. Hello.
Thank you.
Well, one more thing. It's here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. I had to cut Uber Eats off. It was just really slow. Like, after 8:30, especially after 9, Uber Eats just dies. So I just dropped off an UberX. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Those chicks, last pickup, I was supposed to pick them up in front of Chase Bank, and they just hopped in the car like a little bit before the bank. Kind of scared me a little bit because I was sitting here vlogging, and all of a sudden one of the girls opened the door, and they're both like talking hella loud because they just got out of some like yoga class or something, and they're just blabbing about the instructor. "Oh, I don't like that instructor, blah, 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 blah." These girls were complaining about the instructor, and they were also talking about how they paid $30 for the class. And I was just thinking, dude, $30 for a yoga class? Maybe I should freaking start teaching yoga, bro. Just think, you got 30 people in a class, and they're all paying you $30? That's like $900. I think I'm in the wrong business. I'm hella flexible. Maybe I should just start teaching yoga or something. Because $30 an hour is nuts when you got 30 people in the class. 9:23 right now. I have one more trip to go before I hit 10 trips. I'm at 9 trips so far. And the last ride was $3.75. That last ride was really short. Like, 2 girls just pretty much wanted to go to the top of the hill. I totally don't mind doing that, because I just need to get the 10 trips today. One more trip. Come on. Believe it or not, I may stay out later. And the only reason I may stay out later, there's a game going on. And when the game is out, if the surge pricing is jumping, definitely going to go down there and pick up some fares. I just completed the 10th trip for the day. It's kind of nice. I was thinking about staying in the city a little bit longer. There's a Giants game going on. Giants is up 6-4, and that game is gonna be out in less than an hour. I don't know if surge pricing is gonna be good. It may just be 1.5, meaning I don't want to stick around for a 1.5 fare, and that 1.5 fare may want to go just right on the other side of the city, and then I gotta rush back down to the ballpark and pick up another fare. So if I don't get a request before I get to the freeway, I'm probably just gonna continue on the freeway. because I did my 10 trips for the day. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna chill. Tomorrow's gonna be an adventure. I probably won't come to the city tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I actually don't have a reason to come to the city tomorrow, so I probably won't come to the city, but believe me, tomorrow's gonna be pretty cool. I got something in store, something different, a new way of making money. It's not a new way of making money, but a new way of making money that I'm gonna present on the channel. So look for it for tomorrow's video. Just check my email. Guys, Uber is doing it again. Like this week, they're giving out $35 an hour. So I checked my email at maybe 9 o'clock. They sent this email at 6. Alright. And I could have been doing Uber. I could have been just driving regular Uber instead of doing Uber deliveries, getting $35 an hour. Instead, I was just doing deliveries, trying to get up to 10 trips, when I could have been, getting the $35 an hour and getting 10 trips.